Guys, welcome to my channel. This is Pashvika. Welcome to another vlog. Now in today's vlog we are gonna work on I'm gonna have my breakfast, make up my hairs because I think I washed my hair today. This time it's Friday, so I washed my hairs. So I'm just gonna finish off with my breakfast, which I have the corn oats, you can call it, or maybe corn, whatever it is. I'm going to show you in a second. Then we're going to work on the watercolor textures because I'm starting with my new shop, that is the artillery store on the Etsy. So I would be making the watercolor textures, and then we're going to also finish up with sandpapering my clay sculptures that I made on the wood, or miniatures, whatever you call it. So I'm going to be finishing up with all those things in this vlog and also talk to you guys about it. So what are you waiting for? Let's get straight with today's thing. Now, first of all, I'm gonna finish up with my breakfast because I eat the biscuits just to add some kind of flavor to that. But like recently I started with a plain one because I find it more convenient. And also finish up with my corn, and yeah, so let's finishing up with my milk. Now I think it's clearly visible in the camera. This one is the corn that I'm talking about, guys. It's like a corn, like you just break the pieces of the corn into the small pieces, and then you actually cook it and you make some kind of like this form. It's called as the corn oats, and then you eat it with the help of either adding a milk or a yogurt, or even adding a sugar or a butter, whatever way you want to eat it. But it's a really healthy breakfast full in the corn. And I'm gonna eat up, guys. It's basically a corn. Like you take the maize and you just break down into small pieces, and then you bake it with the water. And it is a cooked form, or you could say it in the form of the boiled form. And then you can add the milk, yogurt, or even the sugar, or even you can also add the butter to it, and you can make it a flavor one. Either way, you could fry it if you want to, but I preferably don't like to eat the fried ones in the morning because I don't like the fried foods in the morning. If I really want to eat something fried, then probably I'll gonna eat in the afternoon or in the evening. But where I eat very less fried food because it's. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna finish up with my breakfast, and then we're going to proceed further because I also need to make my hairs and then work on that art and talking with you guys. Now this is the morning. Like most of the times film my these vlogs in the morning because I feel like morning I can do it and it's much in my zone. And when the evening comes, I will. Okay guys, I think, wait a minute, I also need to do this. So I'm just gonna remove all the pins. So here I am. It's removing all the pins. And now it's looking better, much better, and we can film it. Guys, now we will going to proceed further with the painting. I have this paper. I'm gonna be making 2 watercolor textures over that. So first of all, I need to get my green markers, and I'm gonna show you I have a complete set of green markers which I really love a lot, and I use them to create a watercolor texture. See, I have already made this thing from the green markers, brush markers, because this work is a guide for me. Whenever I'm choosing colors, I just need to see which of the color shade I want, and then I see the name in front of them, and the same name is there on the brush marker, so it's work as a guide for me. Now these are the green markers. Now guys, this video is not sponsored by green markers or green brush markers, but I really love them. Like these are really amazing. I have this beautiful set which is really awesome. Now I can pick up any color from that, but I think I'm gonna go with the blue, green, and yellow and pink colors. The 4 brush markers I'm gonna go. So I think I'm gonna choose the Arctic. I'm gonna choose first color, the Arctic blue. So let's go over to the blue colors, and you could see the yeah, we picked up the color which is written as the Arctic blue, guys. You could very well read. This is our first color. The second color, I think I'm gonna go with I want a kind of like a pink shade, so I think I'm gonna go with cerise. So let me see where the cerise is. It's a magenta. Lipstick Pro. Okay, it's again a magenta. Eyes would be here. Yeah, this is my second color. The third color I'm gonna take, which is a little bit more darker. I think I'm gonna pick up the amber. So here I am. I need to pick up the amber. So you could see that this color chart really helps me in picking up the right kind of shade, right kind of brush marker from my set. So I need the amber. So I'm gonna be picking up the amber from here. Yeah, this is the amber, guys. The fourth color, I think I'm gonna take a kind of like a green shade, a grass or apple. I think I'm gonna pick up the grass. So let's see. This one is the ocean teal. Okay, so this is the grass. So we have picked up 4 brush markers for working on our watercolor textures. Now these are my table setup. Now this thing I made in one of my video on my craft channel. I'm gonna leave that link of that channel in description box below if you want to check it out. But I made that for that video, and it was like I turned the CD into something like this. It was a wall hanging. But anyways, guys, I just keep it on my table because I want to see the artworks on my table. So I'm gonna be using this paper. This is a watercolor paper, and I'm gonna have a little bit of the water. I don't need much of the water because these Korean markers already have a lot of the water. Then obviously I would be needing some brushes. Now I have a lot of brushes, guys, not just some brushes, but I think I'm gonna use a few out of them because I need a little bit of which is not that thick. So I'm gonna use this one and maybe this one. So I think 2 brushes are kind of like a sufficient for me to actually spread all the colors on that. Now you can see I have folded that, and let me just, here we are. Now these 2 are the different shades. Let me just adjust the camera so that you guys, I'm gonna be spreading the water onto my paper. So I'm gonna be using a wet on wet technique with this for this watercolor texture. You could use whatever technique you want to. Either way, we can also use our big brush. Now this one is a much thicker round brush, so you can spread a lot of the water onto the paper without this color cerise marker, and we're going to spread the process. So let me just keep it like this because I think that it will going to focus onto the paper, and this thing I really love about it. You guys can see very well how the color is spreading onto the paper. Now this is not an ideal watercolor paper. I don't use it for the watercolor texture. I preferably use for some other purpose, but you get the idea, guys. It's looking pretty amazing. Like you could see how the color is spreading. Now blue, which I choose, and I'm gonna be making that over here so you guys can very well see. Now it's too light, that's why you can't see clearly in the where I picked up a new color. Arctic blue was really light, and I want a little bit darker, so that's why I picked up the royal blue, and I'm gonna be using that. Now you could see how it's spreading. It looks pretty fine, pretty amazing. Work with my second watercolor texture. In this I'm just gonna put 1 drop over here, 1 drop over here, 1 drop over here, and that's all. Not much water will be added, and I'm gonna be using this grass green in this color. So here I am, and I'm gonna be using this. Wow, beautiful, pretty beautiful. You could see how beautifully it's exploding out. Looking pretty. Second color, the amber, and that these are drying right now, both these textures. So once they're dried, until then we're going to work on different things and we'll see the final result of how they're gonna look like. Guys, this was the one that I made in my first vlog. I'm gonna leave that link of that vlog in the card section above. You can check it out. And this I made in my second vlog. Again, I'm gonna leave the link of this vlog in the card section above. So now I'm gonna finish up. Now this is my working table. Now this is a cardboard. I preferably choose a cardboard. I don't know. I'm just gonna use this one and we're just going to sandpaper it. So this is a process, guys. So you could see it's sandpapering. So I'm just gonna do the back cam. You could see how I'm sandpapering it. So I'm just gonna keep my desk over here. Wait a minute. I'm just gonna keep it over here. So you could see how I'm sandpapering all the edges. You could see, guys, two different things over here. This one is the sandpapered from terracotta clay. This one is the gray clay. Now I think I'm almost done with that. It's almost finished up. This one is also finished up. I don't need too much sandpaper it. I think I'm fine with the way it's looking. Guys, I finished up. These watercolor textures have been dried. They look pretty awesome. Look at these textures. Look at these designs. They're looking pretty amazing. The second one, let me show you. I think that was the first one. It's also looking pretty amazing. These are looking pretty beautiful. These are the artworks. Let me just show you. You could see this one is looking pretty beautiful, pretty amazing. The same as this texture. This one is also looking pretty beautiful, pretty amazing. See, I have sandpaper it, and I think it's looking nice, looking nice now. It's had smoothen out all the edges. Same is the case of this one. This one is also been completely finished out. I don't want to do much on going into detail about it. I think it's fine. I don't need to do much over here. Hopefully guys you enjoyed this vlog. Do let me know in the comment section below if you did, and if you have anything for me in my next upcoming vlog, do let me know in the comment section below. But these are the final results. I really love this watercolor texture. It's looking pretty amazing, pretty much fine. The same is the case of this one. This one is also looking pretty amazing, and I've also sandpapered them. This one is looking quite smooth. I don't need to do much over here. And also this one is also looking quite smoothened. So I have finished with my today's vlog. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Do let me know in the comment section below. If you want more such vlog, consider subscribing. Hit the bell icon, because whenever I'm gonna upload new vlog, you'll be notified about it. Thank you so much for tuning in. See you for the next time. Take care. Bye guys.